Welcome to the live. Excuse the hair; it's really rough. Um, but thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate you guys. I want to start off by saying this live is not a bad session. This is not a live to throw anybody under the bus, but it is a live for me to be able to get what I need to get off of my chest. Um, and speak my truth on 90 Days on Blast, aka Brooke, and her trying to recruit me to interview Siwa's ex-husband and her attacker that's currently in jail. Um, I did put everything on subscriber mode. So in order to chat, you have to be a subscriber. You have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. I usually don't do that, but these type of lives, it kind of keeps a lot of the nonsense out. Um, Welcome to the live, Sheila. Welcome to the live, Sherry, Angel Play, Jennifer. You look good, real. All those pineapples. Thank you. I really need a haircut, though. I really need a haircut. Shout out to a couple of other people. Kim S., the wonderful, beautiful Kim S., a God sent woman. Thank you. Glad to see you here. Simply Sophie, thank you for coming. Cindy Luhu, thank you for coming. Mill B, thank you for coming. And we have, that's what's wrong. That was wrong to ask you. Huh? That was wrong to ask you that. This is going real life and it's wrong. Well, I kind of want to break everything down, you know, and just give everybody an understanding of the situation at hand. So if you guys don't know, myself, D, Terry Lynn, a couple other people were really tight when I had my old channel. Really good friends. We would talk every day. And me, D, Brooke would talk a lot. And Amanda as well. Amanda is part of this as well. And anything that I'm saying, you can confirm this with Amanda and D and Terry Lynn. Hope they wouldn't lie, but I ain't gonna lie, you know? There was a time where it was me, D, and Brooke on the phone. And Brooke wanted somebody to interview Siwa's ex and Siwa's attacker. Siwa's attacker is the one that's in jail, and then her ex. Well, she couldn't figure out how to do that. And I told her, well, I can interview him because people don't know I have media credentials. So Real Entertainment News is a media company where I go out and do interviews. I go out and talk to celebrities. I go out and do food reviews. All this is under my media credentials. So whenever there's an event or something going on, I send in media credentials to be able to attend those events, if that makes any sense. So I had previously used credentials to try to work out interviewing Jodi Arias in the past, and she knew that. So she wanted to see if I would come to Texas to interview Siwa's ex abuser and her husband, or whatever the case may be. Again, because I have media credentials, and a lot of people don't know what media credentials are, but they are something that you see these different, when you see people on a red carpet at award shows, they're there because of their media credentials. So Fox has media credentials. Any news station, any independent blogger, anybody that's of influence, they're allowed to get media credentials. And me, I've been doing a lot for a lot of years. So a lot of people know me. So I'm able to get credentials in certain different things. Um, and I'm able to cover a lot of different things, different events, different trials, things of that nature, just to give people an understanding of kind of how this all came about. Um, so Brooke offered for me to come to Texas, stay at her house. She said she would cook me fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and candy yams. Um, I didn't take that as anything racial. I love fried chicken. I love candy yams. I love macaroni and cheese. And at this time, I was beefing back and forth with Siwa as well, so I wasn't really opposed to it. Plus, it was be a nice vacation to also take care of other different businesses that I have going on. So that was the plan. Um, we talked about it for a little bit, and then it kind of phased out once all of the drama started with Road Slob, and they kind of pulled their way away from me. Is kind of when it fizzled out, if that makes any sense. I don't want to see any more. We'll go through this. So when people say that um, Brooke, I guess, doesn't know anything, it's not true. She's part of the situation as well. So I think with what's all going on, it's pretty crazy. But I felt as though it was very important for me to get that off my chest because at the end of the day, um, is the truth. She was willing to have me stay at her house to interview Siwa's ex and her husband. She said she was kidding, and you know that. No, I don't think it wasn't kidding. We were pretty serious about that. It wasn't a joke. Um, you know, um, the thing is that Brooke has a very very deep hatred towards Siwa, and I'm not saying anything here to bash anything of that nature, but it's just the truth. She has a deep deep hatred towards Siwa, and I believe the feelings is probably mutual on both sides. Um, and I think once Siwa um, called her job, that is when all hell broke loose, for lack of a better term. And basically, she went balls to the wall. Welcome to the live, Terry. Welcome to the live. Um, like I said, Elsa, if I'm saying that right, I'm not here to bash Brooke. I have my own problems with Brooke. I feel like Brooke tried to use me when it was convenient for her and John Yates. But when I was coming to her about the same thing that was happening to me, she didn't care about it. Now I don't want to go racial and say that she was like that because of. Hey guys, cats are gonna be cats. Back to the regularly scheduled program. I don't want to say that she was doing that because of the color of my skin or anything of that nature, but she did try to use me. She never acknowledged that. Never even said sorry for that. But it's okay. It's fine. We live, we learn, we move on. But I do have the right to tell my story. I do have the right to speak my mind, and I think it's only right and fair that I do so, based on the situation, at hand and what's going on. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. Yes, you do. And like I said, I'm not doing this to hurt anybody. I wasn't meaning you weren't telling the truth. Okay. And like I said, I'm not saying this or doing this to um, hurt anyone or make anyone look bad or anything of that nature. But it's just the truth of what happens. You can ask D. You can ask Amanda's prayer jars. You can ask Terry Lynn. You can ask these people. They were there. They know. You know. Within the 90-day community, it's a lot going on there. It's a lot going on, and it's a lot of nonsense going on. It's a lot of fake friendships going on, and there's a lot of deceiving. I like to call it hatefulness going on, and I'm not one to try to judge. Right? We don't want to judge. Welcome to the live, Amy Austin. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. They have a hatred towards each other. A lot, right? A lot is right. Yeah. One thing about real, he doesn't lie. Yeah, I definitely don't lie. I definitely don't lie. We want to take a 30-second break, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the live. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to shut the F up forever. Let's go. 30 seconds. Thank you. I've always extended the olive branch to Brooke to kind of get a understanding of how I felt, of what I felt was done to me. I'm not staying. Thank you, Ralph, for coming up. Okay. Well, if you want to do me a favor, Jen Bailey, share the live. That's what you can do. Share the live. Let people know that we live over here. Excuse me. Again, we are live on both Twitch and YouTube. So I'm trying to make sure that I comply with both platforms and what's going on with both platforms. I will drop the link. I'm going to let certain people up. I will be dropping the link. Like right now, I'll drop the link. Let people come up. But yeah, that's me. I wanted to tell, my side of the story and how I felt, and what I felt was the truth, my truth. Crackers, anyone? I probably shouldn't say that. There is a lot of deception within the 90-day community. And there's a lot of, I'm going to ride your back until I get to a certain point, or till I can't use you anymore. And that's the philosophy of a lot of these people. Again, I'm not here to bash, because you got to be worth something if somebody's trying to use you, right? So, in no means am I here trying to bash or disrespect anybody. But when you really look at things, you look at how things have been happening or how they've been going down, it's people are friends with a group of people for a certain amount of time, and then there's a breakup somewhere. And that breakup tends to always go to the other side to then become that person's enemy that used to be their friend. It's really, really weird. I was sub to your old channel. I have to say you look really good, okay? Sound good. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please subscribe to this channel as well. Click the bell, turn on all notifications. Guys, if you don't know, let me show you. If you don't know, let me show you. Guys, this is the channel, Keeping It Real with Lefty. Keeping It Real with Lefty. We do celebrity news, YouTube news, food reviews. Trying to stay away from the drama. Trying to start doing more, positive content. Shout out to EKC. Wonderful, beautiful content creator. Shout out to Julie Virgo. Make sure y'all go follow her too. Shout out to AT2. Shout out to T-Spiracy. Got to get them new shout outs. But yeah, guys, this is the channel. This is where I'm at. I'm rebuilding slowly but surely. I'd rather have quality over quantity. I'd rather have people that respect my channel, that like my channel, that love what I do, that love what I bring to the table, that respect what I bring to the table. I'm not looking to fight with nobody. I'm not looking to go back and forth. I'm not looking to do any of that. And I will not tolerate any nonsense. My mods already know what they are going to have to do if there's any nonsense or anything of that nature. And that's kind of where we're at with it, This is the channel, Keeping It Real with Lefty. Please go subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications, so when I drop a video, you can be notified. Stop sharing my screen. Okay. Sunshine Banana 69, welcome. Can I rewatch this? I'm late. Oh, yeah, you can definitely rewatch it on Twitch. You can definitely rewatch it on Twitch. We're also here on YouTube. You can definitely rewatch it over here as well. But we're live right now, so just stay here and join the festivities. Colleen with the K. Welcome to the live. Colleen with the K. Welcome to the live. Colleen with the K. Colleen with the K. Welcome to the live. Colleen with the K. Colleen with the K. Welcome to the live. Colleen with the K. Welcome to the live, Colleen. Yeah, also, guys, I don't know if y'all know, but last month, October, and this month, I haven't been able to get out and work because I've been having gout, so I haven't been able to walk. Lately, I've been walking better. Hopefully, I can be back at it, by the beginning of next week. Hopefully, by the weekend. But this is full time for me now. So any donations, I appreciate it. All donations are being used for food and bills. I have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. I think I said PayPal. And feel free to donate whatever you please. If a person donates, I do sing to them. Actually, you know what? Thank you for the 1999, Colin with the K. Thank you for the 1999. Thank you for the 1999, Colleen with the K. Colleen with the K. Thank you for the 1999. Oh. Thank you for the 1999. Oh. Thank you for the 1999. Colleen with the K. Colleen with the K. Colleen. Can you make a song up real? Yep. Definitely, if you donate, I can make a song up for you. Absolutely. Please believe it, please. So, I don't know if I have any mods here. Uh, I don't know if I have any mods here, but my Cash App is, uh, Cash App is Alison the Kid Lefty. That's the Cash App. Welcome to the live One Long Wolf. Welcome to the live One Long Voice. Sorry. Welcome to the live. Here is my PayPal. Here is my Venmo. We're gonna get back into the content, guys. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna get back. I gotta get this done. You know. So there's PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and then we have Zelle. Okay? So again, all donations are appreciated. Anything helps. Again, I'm using all donations to pay bills and buy food because I can't get out and work. And this is actually my full-time job right now. We're going to take a 30-second break, guys, and then we're going to come back and get back into 90 Days on Blast, a.k.a. Brooke. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying yourself. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying yourself. Let's go. 30 seconds. And we are back. Just checking something really quickly. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to not talk about buttermilk anymore. It's not over yet. I just got here. Was at music class. Oh, cool. Welcome to the live, SC Johnson. Welcome to the live, SC Johnson. Welcome to the live, SC Johnson. Welcome to the live. Oh, welcome to the live. Oh, welcome to the live, SC Johnson. Guys, like I said, I'm going to drop the link in case anyone wants to come on and speak to me about or ask me any questions about my interactions with Brooke. I have to say, to be honest, most of the interactions with me and Brooke, it usually almost always turned into like a back and forth type thing. And again, you can ask D about this. You can confirm with Terry Lynn about this. You can confirm with a lot of people. Hold on really quickly. Give me 2 seconds real quick. Sorry, guys. Um, most of my interactions with Brooke were kind of almost standoffish. I think our personalities really didn't I don't want to say match, but I don't want to say we didn't get along, but it's just kind of like we just came from two different worlds. We just really came from two different worlds. Just that, is this serious real? Uh yeah, I mean, what am I doing wrong? I'm speaking my truth. I'm not doing anything wrong. Speaking my truth. Um, yeah. Well, here. AC2 is crazy. Um, Welcome to the live, guys. What I will say is that, for the record, because we got some new people in here, I'll go back over the situation because I said it earlier, but I'm gonna go back over it again. Okay. Um, Brooke and I, along with D, were on a phone call. And on this phone call, we were talking, and they wanted to figure out a way where they can interview the guy, I believe his name is Donnie, whatever his name is. I don't want to dox his name, and then that's the whole situation, right? Um, and then Siwa's ex-husband. Um, Siwa's ex-husband. So here was the biggest thing that a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people understand, is that I own Real Entertainment News, right? Real Entertainment News is a media company, and it allows me to get different credentials to go do different events. Like I can go. I've been to the BET Awards. I've been to the Grammy Awards. I've been to a lot of different award shows through my media credentials. Comic-Con. I go to Comic-Con for free, San Diego or here in Arizona. I go to these events for free because I cover these events and do shows. Welcome to the live, just saying, welcome to the live. Saying, welcome to the live. Just saying, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Amy Austin, welcome to the live. Amy Austin, welcome to the live. Oh, welcome to the live. Oh, welcome to the live. Sheba, welcome to the live. Sheba, welcome to the live. Oh, welcome to the live. So, back to the situation at hand. So, my media credentials allowed me to cover the Jodi Arias trial. My media credentials allowed me, like I said, to go to the Grammys, the BET Awards, BET Experience, things of that nature. So when we were on this phone call, she was wondering how can she interview an inmate in prison. And I said, well, in order to interview an inmate in prison, you just have to have your media credentials. You have to reach out through certain, forms. You can either do it in person with camera or you could do it via phone call. You just have to call down to the prison and set things up. Anybody is allowed to do interviews. Now, inmates can't talk about certain things that they've done in their crime or whatever the case may be because it may hurt their case, but they are allowed the media. They are allowed access to the media. Can you get out the window, Mr. Crybaby, please? On my live, okay? That's Mr. Crybaby for you. There he goes, Jen. The one and only Mr. Crybaby. Sad day in America. And we got 93 people in here. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button like no tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click the bell, turn on all notifications so when I go live, you can get notified. If you're thinking that it's going to be drama, you got the wrong thing coming, because this is not what my channel is about. This is me speaking my experience of with Brooke from 90 Days on Blast. Brooke, and I'm getting to the story now. So, when I told her that, she said, "Well, how about you? We fly you down here to Texas. You stay at my house. I'll cook you whatever you want: macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, candy yams, um, and you interview this guy in prison, and then we set up an interview with Siwa's ex husband. At the time, I was going back and forth with Siwa, so I wasn't opposed to it. And that was the situation. Welcome to the live. DL Speaks. Welcome to the live. DL Speaks. Welcome to the live. Oh. Welcome to the live. Oh. Welcome to the live. And as far as the fried chicken, macaroni, cheese, and candy yams part, it wasn't said in a derogatory manner. It was a more of a, well, what type of food you eat? I like soul food. Or I make a good fried chicken, macaroni, cheese, and candy yams. I don't want anyone to think that she was trying to imply because I was African American that I wanted fried chicken. That's not true. And I'm not gonna. I don't want to put that jacket on Brooke, because that would be wrong of me to do that. It was kind of a mutual thing. And strawberry lemonade. It is what it is. So it was me, her, and D on the phone. She was actually at work. When we were talking, like working back and forth. And the one time she was at work, and then another time she was on the phone. And I think the only thing that stopped the plan from going through was the fact that they had all poor support for me because of the road slop situation. And I think that's the only thing that stopped it. I think that it was still going to be going, would have went through if that situation wouldn't have happened. You know, and that's how, and that's the truth. That's the truth. I'm not, when I said I wanted to do this video, I am not doing this video to bash anyone. I'm not doing this video to make hate on anyone. I'm simply doing this video to tell my experience of with Brooke. And Brooke has a hatred for Siwa like unknown. These women, they don't like each other, and Brooke has always had a vendetta ever since Siwa called her job, and it's been one of the biggest things with Brooke. Shout out to Sunshine Banana 69 showing all the love over there on Twitch. Guys, we're live on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Please believe it, please. I will be dropping a link if anybody wants to come up and ask some questions. I'm not going to let it go crazy at all, because it's not what we're here for. I'm not here to bash. I'm not here to slander. I'm just here to tell the truth. I'm just here to speak my piece and to let people know, you know, yes, I was asked to interview Siwa's attacker and her husband. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. That's a good question. You figured out when. Um Danielle, if you can you drop the link to the YouTube? Wait a minute. Danielle, is it possible that you could drop the link to YouTube and Twitch for me, please? Is it possible for Sunshine Banana 69? Thank you. I'll go and um. So yeah. So like I said, I just dropped the link for anybody that wants to come up and speak. But I just thought it was just appropriate for me to share my experience. I didn't think you would go through with it, and I hope I was right. Well, at the time, I mean, I wouldn't have done anything without a plane ticket. So that's first and foremost. So I mean, it didn't get that far. So I mean, I guess it would have been what it would have been at that present time, if that makes sense. Uh, then I think you might have to put it inside of Twitch, the YouTube link for the Sunshine Banana to see it. Chicken too. I'm watching. Okay. Thank you, Tina Virgo. Welcome to the live. For your sake. And when I sit back and think about it, I don't know how that interview would help me or hurt me, or I don't know how it would benefit me in any way. When I sit back and really think about it, all it would have did would just cause more confusion. All it would have did would just cause more hate, to say the least. But for the most part, I don't see how interviewing Siwa's abuser would help my channel at that time. And I don't think it would have hurt my channel either. So I think it would, if I really sat down and thought about it, which I probably would have, I wouldn't have probably did it anyway because of the simple fact that it wouldn't been beneficial. But it probably would have been beneficial to go down there and just interview Brooke, 90 days, If you hadn't fallen out with the ladies and Brooke had brought you the ticket, would you have done the interview? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really know. Maybe not. Thank goodness I would have been disappointed if you did. You are good. Half now. Yes. I would have lost all respect for you, just to be honest. Hey, I mean, you never know. When you're going to war with people, you're going to war with people. People do different things when they're going to war. And, it is what it is. But we're here now. I'm telling the experience. It wasn't done. So there's no need to even dwell on that because the interview was never done in the first place. Morally wrong. Could be. A lot of things on YouTube are morally wrong and morally done morally wrong. And I don't think a lot of us are exempt from that. I think we all have done things that were quote unquote morally wrong, quote unquote disrespectful, quote unquote just unsensitized, if it makes any sense. I think it would have hurt your channel. It may have. Welcome to the live, Terry. Bottom line, the man is a murderer. Even if Siwa was lying, dude, murder. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, I was on the path of interviewing death row inmates as it is already. So yeah. It's best to not get inserted into something that is not your fight. You got a good point there. What is going on with all these irrelevant family interviews? What is going on? It's a lot going on. No way he is getting out of jail. I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with me. It would have been morally wrong. Siwa doesn't deserve that. She has kids. I mean, we could say what it coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't be. It didn't happen. So I get it didn't happen. You know, this is just me telling what I was offered, and for whatever reason, it fell through. You know, I can't put no more on it than that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put no more on it than that because people will take it somewhere else that it doesn't need to go. If that makes any sense. Agree. I'm late, but I literally have no idea what happened with all of them, like all of them falling apart, and I don't know what's happening. Where the Bobby the cat? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know too much Handsome Squidward about Bobby the cat or whoever that is. Guys, we're going to take another 30-second break. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the live. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to shut the F up forever. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell. Turn on all notifications. Show me some love. Show me some love. 30 seconds. Put a 1 if you're enjoying this live. I just was reading this. Also, guys, if anybody would like to donate to the channel and donate to me, as y'all know, I haven't been able to get out of bed the last month. I've been stuck in the house. This has become, my full-time job, along with other things on the internet. So all donations are appreciated. If anybody does donate, let me know because I'll sing you a song. And again, all donations are going to my bills and me getting food to survive. It's been rough. It's been really, really rough lately. I don't know if the people here may not know, but I have gout and I had a serious gout attack that pretty much sat me down from September 30th to pretty much now. I'm still not able to move as I need to move. I've been going in and out of the hospital all month. And my subscribers, I love my subscribers. They've been there for me. They've been helping me out. They've been supporting me. They've been carrying me. And I respect that. So every night, because this is what I do full time now, this is how I make my income. I ask for donations, not to beg or anything that nature, but it's because, right now I can't get out and work. So the donations help with me getting food, getting transportation to doctor's appointments, things of that nature, so I can get myself back on my feet to be able to, get back out in society and work. I take all donations through PayPal. And if you could drop the PayPal link, I have Zelle, I have Venmo, and I have Cash App. So that's PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, and Cash App. Anytime anybody donates, I make sure I sing them a song. And that's just how it is. Thank you to anyone that has donated in the past, because I don't know how I would have gotten through this month without donations. I don't know how I would have gotten through without just the support from people that, I've never met a day in my life, So shout out to Kim S. I met her in real life, though. She's a saint, an angel. She's helped me out a lot. And again, if you donated, let me know. I would definitely sing you a song. Colleen with the K donated $19.99, so we're going to sing. Thank you for the $19.99, Colleen with the K. Thank you for the $19.99. Thank you for the $19.99, Colleen with the K. Thank you. Thank you for the 1999. Woo! Thank you for the 1999. Thank you for the 1999. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. I don't know if Siwa wants to come up and ask some questions. You could, you know. Um, yeah. Yep. The PayPal is pinned to the top of the screen. The PayPal is pinned to the top of the screen. I don't want my real life stuff used any more than you do. Like I said, I keep this. Okay. Bro, I could rig you up a beef. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. So yeah, so I dropped the link. For anybody that wants to come up, again, mods, if y'all can drop in the Cash App, the PayPal, the Venmo, the Zelle, all the links for me, I greatly appreciate that. Um, you know, I greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the live, Tracy M. Welcome to the live. It didn't happen because Brooke wasn't serious. Brooke would have never brought a YouTuber stranger to her house. Okay, I mean, Tracy, you're welcome to have your welcome to the live. Siva, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
You're welcome to have your opinion. Um, we were having pretty serious conversations about it. I felt, um, and that's just that what that was. I mean, like I told you before, I'm not here to bash, slam, or do anything. I'm just speaking my truth. I guess you're allowed to look at it how you want to look at it. The Zelle is Kareem Williams 29 at Gmail. My email is the Zelle is Kareem Williams 29 at Gmail. Uh, PayPal is the link attached to the top. Cash App is $ the kid Lefty, and Venmo is at Real Entertainment News. Welcome to the live, Siwa.
Welcome. Okay, so Miss Tracy and Amy, those that think that it wasn't serious, I know that you don't know what happened behind the scenes, but let me explain. Not only did she do the thing with Real, yes, maybe she said she was joking, but it didn't stop there. Phone calls happened where she wanted to fly him out, all that jazz. But not only that, he is not the first one she tried to get. She has tried to get Terry Lynn, Dee, and Amanda all to contact this man to set up an interview to hurt me. Also, Amber, she was all about that. Couldn't wait was the best thing she ever heard. So this isn't just a one time and done. This has continued behind the scenes. People like witnesses that people that were closest to her who have proof of these things and want to testify about it because they know how wrong it is. And to say that I've done this to myself, I didn't bring this to YouTube. I didn't want this on YouTube. I kept it to myself for 13 years. I didn't tell anybody in this community what he had actually done. I just said to two people I trusted for years that I had testified, and that's I'm scared of that guy, and that's why I don't let my information out. That was it, and it went from there, and it's been going ever since. I've done everything I could to try to keep this off the YouTube. Every time someone gets mad, the first thing you do is use this against me. I know it's that you hate that I cry about it. That's what PTSD. I can't control how that affects me or what it triggers that day. That's not how PTSD works. You can't choose what upsets you or not. It just does. And that's why they keep using it. I wish it could be like, oh, well, I'm just going to say it doesn't bother me. It mostly, I do try to ignore it, but this affects me after the fact. It ends for you guys when you turn off YouTube. It doesn't end for me when I turn off YouTube. So I had 13 years of being fine, recovering, healing. All of a sudden, boom, we're right back to square one. I know it for what? For clicks and views. Because someone doesn't like that I say that I don't think they're a good person. It's insane to me. And it didn't just stop with the guy in prison. I'm telling the truth. This guy did word my friend, and he did arm me. Point blank. Period. No question. There's documents stating exactly that. You can't argue those documents. I don't know why people try to. It is what it is. So already, you just shouldn't touch on it. But not only that, she didn't stop with that. She also tried to do the my ex-husband, a man that who's been arrested for terroristic threats for threatening to kill me, came to the resort to. He was going to take me out. He got arrested on the way there. He terroristic threats for that. Can't count how many charges for abuse on me. Last time I saw him was 2 years ago, and he abused my child. And this is the man that she not only contacted the first time, but she's been continuously trying to contact him or get other people to contact him. And there's so many. Amanda can vouch for it. John can vouch for it. Real can vouch for it. Jen. I mean, the list goes on and on. It keeps going. I would never want to speak to someone like that does something to anybody in this community. I divulge too much about my life. I don't mean to. But when people question about the most sensitive things you've been through and try to minimize what you went through and say it's all in your head, it tends to bring up things where I want to defend myself. And I know it's not the best way to handle it. I'm aware of that. I am aware of that. If people
I
I'd
think
be glad to let it go.
I think and if I may say, just from my observation, I think that both you and Brooke, y'all have a disdain for each other, and I think the feelings are mutual on both sides. Um, and I believe for her, the moment when you called, uh, however it went with her job, and you calling her job or something like that.
Let me explain what happened at the job. It's not even that what you think it is. She's on December 2nd. She spent all day not doxing me. I have all the documentation of it. Putting posts up when my son went missing for the day, and I was trying to look for him, making fun of that. She was making horrible comments all day. It was all day of doxing. And then when I went to go get my nails in about 3:30, she contacted my ex, telling him where we were located and all this other crap. So I called. This is after she's saying she just got to her job. She just got a huge raise. She's having a great day. She just clocked in. All that. I called and left a voicemail saying, "Can you please let me know what your rules are about being online activities while claiming you're clocked in at the job?" And that's it. That was the whole freaking thing 2 years ago. They called back. I didn't answer. I've not responded to them. I don't mess with it. I wanted it. I called and asked a message. I'm legally allowed to call and ask any message, but I didn't follow through with it. I left it alone.
Yeah, but I think that's whatever that situation was is what is was the what pushed her over the edge, and I
For
think that ever since
2 years of this real. You know how many times I apologized to her? I let her come up on panel. We had a truce. We talked it out. Apologized for my stuff. She apologized for hers. We had a truce. Left alone. Within 12 hours, she was right back to it. I tried being cordial. Had Jules mediate for us to let's just act like we're okay on panel and just leave each other alone. And that went good for about a week or two. She went right back to it. I tried ignoring her completely. She doesn't stop. I tried everything possible.
I just feel like y'all two just don't like each other. I would like to say I think y'all two should just kind of go your separate ways, but I don't think I don't think that's going to happen just because of. I think somebody probably is going to have to take the legal route. Unfortunately,
I've already started it. That's what I was doing all day. I started it back in August. Thought she had said she was leaving me alone. She was done. She didn't want to go any further. I was like, fine, great. I stopped the process. And then she goes on panel screaming, saying she just got started. She's coming back even worse. And she don't have to contact my exes to get me and all this stuff. So clearly not stopping. And then find out the whole time I thought she was leaving me alone, she was planning interviews with the ex. And it's not legal to contact my ex and tell them where we're located, knowing
that's not illegal.
That information.
That's not illegal, but it's not. But it's not illegal for her to go down there and.
It's illegal to tell an abuser where his victims are when they're on the run and they're not telling that and they had protective orders. It's illegal.
She can't give that type of information away. She definitely can't. We got 104 people in here, guys. We got 36 likes. If we could get those likes up, I greatly appreciate that. I'm gonna do a 30-second. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoying the live by hitting 1. If y'all not, by pressing 2. Again, this is not a bad session. I'm not looking to fight with nobody. I'm trying to change a new leaf, but I wanted to get my side of the story out because a lot of times I'm muted. A lot of people like to mute me, but
Yeah,
I have
they
my own
shut my
platform.
ass if I let you on my panel every time.
Yeah, so I wanted to come here and I wanted to speak my own piece from my perspective. I don't know who Vault is. Who is that?
Someone I'm not. She's the one that I'm not going to talk to her. So if she's here, I'm going to get going. So thank you for letting me know. Thank you for explaining what went on. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate it. I had to tell my side of the story, and it's my truth. I'm not lying. I'm not a liar, and
Mhm.
I'm not here to start anything. I'm not here to get back and hold on, Vault. I'm gonna finish with Siwa and then let you up because I don't want any arguing on here.
Yeah, I don't
So,
need to speak to her
um,
respectfully.
and welcome to the live, Belinda Paul. Welcome to the live. How's everything going on over there in Australia? Um,
All right.
but yeah, I'm
You
here
have
to
a good
just
night.
you do the same. Thank you.
Mhm.
Welcome to the live vault. Give me 2 seconds. I need to do a 30-second break. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the live. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. 30 seconds. Let's go. Welcome to the live vault. How you doing, Vault?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Welcome to the live. How are you doing?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I don't think I've ever met you or we've had any type of interaction. So my name is Lefty. Uh, some people know me as Real Entertainment News. Some people know me as Real. Some people know me as Lefty.
Yeah, I've watched from the bushes.
Okay.
Um, so I'm real disappointed that Siwa dropped down because I wanted to address this once and for all with her.
Well, I
Um,
don't. I don't want to.
I'm not
I don't want any
starting.
fighting on my channel at all.
No,
And
I'm gonna be
this live,
totally calm.
yeah, but this live is more about my experience with Brooke versus people coming here to just iron out their problems with
But
any other creators. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but she just said her experience.
Yeah,
And
she said
so,
her
and
experience because she's part of the situation. You know what I mean?
yeah,
My
but
thing
here's the
is that
thing, like the two people that she says she mentioned, that she was in a court case with, she's referring to myself and Maria.
I didn't hear anything about
So
a court case thing. I'm hearing about
she just said it. She just said it.
uh, chat. Did I didn't hear her say that.
She's she said I only told two people about what happened, but I only told them that I was in a court case.
Okay. Okay. Um.
So I'll just let it be. I just wanted to understand how she thinks it got out from us. And I also want to understand is I understand your experience with Brooke in the conversation that happened. I was not a part of that conversation. Um, I just, people talking about what's happening behind the scenes, if you're not there, you can't speak on it. So that's all I'm saying. So to
Well, I was
say these
definitely there and
things,
on the phone with Brooke.
no, and I just
At
said to you,
FaceTime, I was on the phone with her with D,
no,
and
and
I
I
ain't
just
know
said to you, I,
why.
I'm not arguing with you.
No, I'm
I
not
just
saying that
said,
you are. I'm just telling you. I speak strongly because I'm a man. So I don't want you to take offense to how I talk, but I speak strongly, and
I
I'll make sure I
understand,
speak
but
more than you.
what I said was I understand your experience with Brooke. So
Okay.
I wasn't part of that experience because I wasn't there for that. So I cannot speak on that. What I can speak on is what I know now. To say that her ex was given the address, like there's been several things of proof out there of what exactly was written to the ex. There's been people posting that Siwa had a whole conversation showing this creep from jail. Like, I didn't know that, Siwa. I really didn't know that. I didn't spread it. You said that you were in a court case. That's where it began and end. That's what you told Maria as well. How Texas is a big state. Like, I didn't even know where Siwa lived, to be honest with you. And I think that all of this is getting, there's a lot of shit stirs in the pot. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
unless
I
you have
definitely, I
solid
definitely understand
proof,
what you're saying.
unless you
I
have
definitely understand.
solid proof, wait, you can't say that because I can easily go on the assumption
I can't
that,
say I understand. I can't say I don't understand what you're saying. I understand
oh
what you're
no,
saying.
no, I didn't, no, I was finishing my sentence. I'm sorry.
Oh, oh,
No, go
okay.
ahead.
Um,
Yes, Shady
no,
Pine,
ladies first.
still. No, I'm just saying
Ladies.
that that's all I'm saying. Like, you're speaking on your experience, and that is fine because you were there, right? You were there.
Yes.
Whatever happened, happened. I was not there, so I cannot speak on the experience that you had. I can speak on the experience that I had. And,
Okay.
you know, to spin this narrative, see what keeps saying the same thing over and over. I only told
Well, I
two
mean, well,
people.
I'm
I
gonna.
only told two people. I would never, first of all,
Well, okay, if I could say, she was going to tell her side of her story. You understand what I'm saying? I can't tell Siwa what her truth is, or what she's to believe, or anything of that nature. I only can tell what my situation was with Brooke. You know what I mean? And
mhm,
that's kind of me personally where I kind of want to stay at in that pocket for myself, because all the other stuff I don't know anything about. All the other stuff it has nothing to do with me. Whether this person called the cops or that person called, that has nothing to do with me. This live is solely about my experience with Brooke and us setting up the interview with Siwa's ex-husband and with his attacker. You understand what I'm saying?
okay.
And
I totally
think
understand.
I think a lot of times when and I think this is one of the things that got my old other channel shut down, is that I would have people bombarding me about things that had really nothing to do with what I was talking about. Excuse me. And then I'm getting frustrated arguing with people over things that really ain't got anything to do with me. It is not even what I'm sitting here talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Like, as far
Yeah.
as Miss Cuban Karen, as I'll call her, I hate that lady with a passion. The lady put a bounty out on me for my address. But I'm not here to put that on you. That's not on you. That's not even the topic of the conversation. You understand what I'm saying, Ms. Vault?
I I understand what you're saying, and I'm not putting anything on you. But if she's going to talk about what had happened, then at least let me say my side of it. Because again, in the beginning of that conversation was she had not talked about it publicly for 13 years. She only told two people, and the only two people, the only thing she said was that she was in a court case. So I'm asking you, if somebody told you they're in a court case, and keep in mind, the only name I ever knew Siwa by at that moment was Siwa. But if I'm telling you I'm in a court case, you know me as Vault. I was in a court case. I was a witness to it, and that's all you tell me. And I live in Texas, not Rhode Island, Texas. How are you going to find that information? How would you find that information?
I don't know how I would find that. If I guess
Right, that's what I'm saying. I just want it to stop. And Shady Pines is in here saying, I thought you weren't going to bring up the
well,
case stuff
well, maybe
anymore.
maybe
But if,
maybe we should focus on me and not the chat, because the chat is going to be the chat. The chat going to
okay,
say what they want to say. The chat going to talk what they want to talk. They're going to do what they're going to do.
okay.
You feel what
So
I'm
how
saying?
would you find that information?
I don't know how I would find it. I don't. That's not
You
a real
only know
name.
me as,
You can't pull it up in the court. I don't know. I don't know. And then again,
right.
it's one of those situations where like if she said that and she didn't say nobody's name, how I know she even talking about you? You understand what I'm
Because
saying? If she didn't,
she has
if she
said
didn't,
it.
say- if she
She
didn't
has
say
said it.
anybody, you said she didn't say anybody's name.
She has said it several times, though, real.
So
She's said it
that's
several
that's just
times.
where I'm kind of confused. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I don't know what's going on with her court case. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what's going on with her court case. I can give a flying fuck about Siwa Moon's court case. Okay, and that's just
Mm-hmm.
me being real. Only thing this live is for, again, is for me to share my experience that I had with Brooke on setting up me interviewing Siwa's husband, ex-husband, and the attacker. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
So I think here's what I think. I think that all of this needs to be hashed out. If Siwa would like to speak on me or speak to me, I'd be more than willing. And
Maybe you
I
can
think
send
if
that
you're,
email.
no,
Matter of fact, Siwa's in the chat. How about this? Siwa, Vault would like to speak to you either privately or publicly about something you said about the court. I don't know, but I think maybe you two should get together and take care of that. And maybe so
and
that way
then you can
it
go
lands
on
over here.
and
You
you
know?
can go on and tell your story, real. And I think
Yes.
that you should go tell your story and probably not let people like myself, Siwa, and anybody else come up
Well,
and
you could come up anyway, and I
no,
encourage people to
you
come speak, but we're gonna speak on the topic that I'm talking about. We're not gonna go off the rails to something that taking it somewhere else. That's not we're not.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because this is my
But
channel
we're
at the end.
all part of this topic though. So your top, the only
The way
people that can come up and talk to you then is
the
the
part of the
people that were
topic with the part of the topic, I don't have any knowledge of the part of the topic that you're about, Vault. The only part that I'm talking about right now, and I'm not saying
Mhm.
that we can't never talk about your part of the topic, but right
I don't
now,
want
in
to
this
talk about it
moment,
anymore.
let me finish. Right now, in this moment, I'm solely talking about my experience with Brooke.
Right.
So if it's about me, Brooke, and it has to do with Siwa, with no disrespect, I say this, Vault, that has shit to do with you.
It actually
You
has
understand what
shit
I'm
to do with
saying?
a lot. It has shit to do with a lot
Listen,
of us.
listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't
I hear
have
what you're
anything to
saying.
do. It doesn't have anything to do in this circumstance. This circumstance, I'm speaking on my interaction
Okay.
with Brooke, 90 Days on Blast, and what we were going to do to interview Siwa's husband. That has nothing to do with you because you were none of the part of any of that conversation. Am I right
And
or
none
wrong?
of us were. None of us were. To be honest with you, to be straight, none of us were. It was you, Brooke, and who else did you say?
D was there. Terry Lynn was there.
Okay, so those are the people that really should be up here having a conversation with you
You could
because
go get them.
really none of us were there. None of us,
Okay.
right?
I, I, I guess you may have a
Right.
point, too. You have a point.
I'm just saying, like, seriously, I get that it involves Siwa, but really, this is your story. This is your experience. The
And it has
only
to do
people
with
that
Siwa.
knows your story and your experience are the people that were there. And those are the people that should be speaking if they so choose to speak. I don't know if they do.
This is about Siwa. So Siwa has the right to speak in her defense because it was done to her. Now,
Okay. But
again,
if she's gone, then it goes back to the.
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. If you said Siwa,
back to
can I finish saying what I'm saying?
She said.
Miss, can I finish saying what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Giving you respect. Don't disrespect me.
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to disrespect you. Is that fair? Can we respect each other as grown adults?
Sure.
Now, if she says something about you, which I didn't hear, that's why I gave you the floor. But I don't want to turn this into a situation where you're going back and forth with Siwa if my main objective on my live is to talk about my experience with Brooke. Are we clear on that?
100.
Right.
And I wasn't. I had no intent
to be disrespectful to you. I don't mean to be. I'm frank.
It takes a lot more. It takes a lot more to offend me. To be honest with you, it takes a lot more. So I'm not offended. I appreciate what you're saying. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is, if she's going to bring up that piece, then I have a right to talk. If she wants to talk about the other part, fine, so be it. But I don't want to hear the 2 people, I only told 2 people, they put it out, blah, 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 because that's not factual. That's the part I'm speaking on, and I was going to be respectful to Siwa. So I am going to drop down and let you finish telling your side of the story. And if I don't know if Brooke or any of them are up, so if they are,
sit them over here.
I guess if they want to know,
sit them over here.
Right. So, like I said, I wasn't part of it, so it's your experience, and I was not part of that conversation. So I'll just drop down.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming. I hope this doesn't create any type of rift, because I really don't want no smoke with you ladies no more. Because y'all go real life, and I'll be ready to hurt somebody. So
I can guarantee you.
I don't want to go. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. I don't want no fucking problems.
I'm just going to tell you straight from me.
And none of y'all. You know what I mean?
I'm just going to tell you straight from me. This is how I operate. I don't do something to somebody that I wouldn't want done to me. I don't go real life. Besides that, I don't really like cops because I don't have a good experience with them. So
pops, that is.
What? Which cops?
What's pops? I don't know what that is.
Cops.
Oh, okay.
I don't go real life. I don't want that done to me, so I'm not going to do that to somebody else. That's just how I stand. This is internet, and this is conversation. That's all it is, right?
For you is that, but for the things that have happened to me in the past is more than that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you feel me?
I get it.
I don't want to put that burden on you because, like I said, I don't know you. You haven't done nothing to me. I do know what Maria has done to me. I do know what a lot of other people has done to me, and you know what I mean. I'm just very, very what word
cautious.
am I looking for? Yes, very cautious. Very cautious.
Right.
You know, this was my livelihood, and it was taken away from me by some middle-aged women that, you know, couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, couldn't live a week where I come from. And all because of something that I didn't say that they didn't like, then they tried to strip me for everything. This cancel culture is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's bad out here. It really is. And the things that people say to each other, it's just bad. It's bad all the way around, real. Yeah. It's bad all the way around. But I'm going to drop down because this is about your story, so I'll let you tell your story.
Have a great night, and I appreciate you for coming.
All right, bye.
Woo! Hey, Danielle speaks. Did I handle myself well? 30 seconds, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the live. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to shut the F up forever. Ah! going to drop the link one more time. Guys, again, I don't want to make it sound like I'm begging, but at the top, pinned to the top is my PayPal. All donations are appreciated. Right now, I can't work, so this is full time for me. We got 103 people watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. We turned tonight. I want to thank everybody that's in the chat. John, Tracy, she said she was leaving, but she ain't go nowhere. I figured that. Smooth Operator, Amy Austin. I have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. Yeah, those are the methods I use for donations. Feel free to donate what you like. If you donate, I will sing to you, as I always do. And this is where I'm at now, keeping it real with Lefty. I plan on having cool, common, collective conversations, respectful conversations, and I'm trying to stay away from the fuck shit. But it's very important for me to speak on my perspective and what I was a part of. I don't want you praying, Amy. I need you to pray for Jesus. Oh wow. Not sure why Vault always feels the need to clear this up. Get the fuck out of here. Welcome to the live, Shady Pines. It's interesting to see you here. Welcome to the live. So if we're not going to have anybody come up, also what I wanted to, let me see what's on here. No, I ain't got it on here. For the people that's on Twitch, you can get if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription to my Twitch channel. Very, very important. If you're interested in that, let me know, so then that way I can send you the details and the information to be able to accomplish that. Again, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription to my Twitch channel. Free every month if you have Amazon Prime. So I subbed and gave it like, thank you. I appreciate it. Angel Play, thank you for coming. Like I said, thank you for coming, John. But can we see the little messy LPG messy? Hip hop type messy. Yeah, so with that said, guys, if we don't have anybody else that's going to click the link, we could probably get up out of here. We've been over here a little bit over an hour. I think this live went well. I think I was able to. Also, guys, when the live is over, please come back to the post and leave a comment. Please come back to the post and leave a comment. It helps with the algorithm. Okay? It helps with the algorithm. Please come back and leave a comment on the post. Make sure you share this live. Again, I'll say this for the last time. This is not a live to bash Brooke. This is not a hate stream. This is simply me telling my truth. Simple. I have the right to do that. I have the right to I have the right. It's my experience. And keeping it real with Lefty, where we do food reviews, celebrity news, YouTube news, and we have these conversations, I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to do that. Okay? So with that said, thank you everyone for coming. Please come back, leave a comment on the post. Well, let's take a couple minutes to bow our heads for Cody. Wish him the best of luck on getting better. I'm in a similar situation where I'm recovering as well, so I know the pain. I know the pain. I know the pain. Let's try to respect each other. Let's try to. We don't all have to get along. We don't all have to get along. But let's respect each other. Let's respect each other. That's the least we could do. Please do. I'm tired. So with that said, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications so when I drop a video, you can be notified. Come back, leave a comment on this video. I hope I was able to clear up a lot of things. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you. Love you all. Love, peace, hair grease. Ha ha!